Hi, everybody. Guy is running a few minutes late, so you have to deal with me. And I am dropping stuff. Oh, this is going to be a fun show. Yeah, don't go into frame. Okay. So, welcome. It is Thursday, and boy, is there a lot going on today. It has been a crazy day for news and information and companies taking a shotgun to their balls. Hi! It's a Pepper. Hi, Pepper.
Hello.
Guy is running a few minutes late. He'll be here.
Okie dokie. I had to finish up some stuff that I've been delayed. Art-wise, I mean, as you can tell, I have the inks and stuff on my desk and everything.
I see that. Well, let's get a lot of work done tonight.
No talking about politics.
Can we talk about D&D?
Sure. I haven't played in a very long time though, so I don't know how much good information I'll be on it. I'll be realistic.
Oh, it's just WotC shooting themselves. Well, WotC / Hasbro. And they shot themselves really good.
Good to know.
So, anyways, how are you this evening?
I'm doing okay. I haven't gone over to my desk yet, so I'm just like kind of just chilling. My brother's home, so I got to talk to him for the first time today. So that was good.
That is very good that you got to talk to him and all that.
Well, the thing is like he, like everyone kind of downplayed what exactly happened to a big degree.
I don't see how you can downplay what happened with, because like there's a picture of the truck, like.
Yeah. But apparently, like so what happened was So I finally found out what happened. Oh, hey Bob, you're in the duck pond. So I found out what happened. My brother basically was driving, and some lady in front of him she didn't really notice that people stopped for a traffic accident that was further ahead. So she slammed on her brakes real quick. My brother, in turn, basically didn't realize that what she was doing, and this caused the accident. And then my brother ended up hitting a semi, the back of a semi, and that's what stopped the momentum of his truck.
Ah!
So this is after he kind of swerved. He still hit her, but he swerved, hit her, flipped his truck, and then a semi is what. He said a semi. The back end of a stopped semi is basically what stopped him. He gets out of his vehicle, checks on the person that he hit, along with her kid. Meanwhile, he has a freaking gash in his head, in his shoulder. He's losing blood, and they started a transfusion before they patched up that. Remember, this is Florida.
I shouldn't be shocked by this. I really shouldn't be shocked by this. Because it's Florida.
My reaction as well.
But it's just shocking. Yeah, I mean...
I know. It was not something I was just what? No. Dear God, no, please tell me that was not what you... Yep, that's exactly what he told me. So, I'm hoping he does the rehab and all of that stuff safely at this point.
I mean, that's all he can, just get through the rehab.
Yeah. Well, luckily, I think he has someone that's willing to willing to help him. So that's good.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, as much as I love my family, they stress me out, and he gets stressed out by them too. So. Alright. I should probably just plug that in. Walk away from my phone. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Wow. Just wow. Wow.
What I told you?
Yeah. He is so lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Because that having the 18-wheeler stop you. I mean, didn't you say that he wasn't buckled in?
Correct.
Wow. I mean, he's lucky he didn't go through the glass and hit the back of the 18-wheeler.
Pretty much. And the weird thing is he got out of it. He crawled out. He essentially said that he crawled out of his truck through the windshield or some type of window. And he went over to check to see if someone else was okay, not himself.
Holy moly. Hello.
Hello. I don't know who we're saying hi to yet.
Well,
I'm not near the computer anymore.
Someone came in.
There we are. Yeah, I'm here.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. Is it a random guy or just a normal
Yeah, it's just a random guy, just some random dude. See, I made this the duck pond now.
Oh.
So welcome to the duck pond. It's another in the duck pond. I even added little like cattails.
You know what happens when you break those open?
Yeah, they make little fluffy things that go everywhere.
And it's like an explosion.
It's an explosion of little
it's like
fluffy
how much
things.
how could you compress that much stuff in that small space?
Right?
Hi, Maya.
Hi. We got to go to bed.
Aw.
I'm just this guy, you know.
Yep.
He's just a guy.
Mm-hmm. We had my mom's best friend here tonight.
Yep. It was nice.
And
She's quite a lovely person.
We are walking her through Strange New Worlds.
She seemed to enjoy it a great deal.
Well, like I said, that was the thing. Of all of my mom's friends, she was the only Trekkie. So she and I were always like thick as thieves, you know? Because it was just her and me, and Mom shook her head a lot. 'Tis the nature of the beast. But it's
the
nice.
nature of Trekkies.
Mm-hmm. So I like hanging out with her now because it's she acts a lot like my mom in a lot of ways because they were very close and they were friends. So it's nice to have her around because it still feels a little bit, it's a comfortable thing. So, Hey, Brent. Hey, Bob. So, all right. Okay, so nefarious plan number 1 for Can and me. And that is this ongoing plan that we're going to share a table. Or rather, tables, multiple. Lisa Marie Presley. What happened to Lisa Marie Presley? Did she pass away?
Yeah, she died. She had a cardiac arrest and died earlier today.
Wow.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
And so is Lisa Marie Presley.
Apparently so. Was she like around the same age as her dad?
She was 54. I don't know how old Elvis was when he died.
Yeah,
but he
I
also had a lot of
though, because I'm 50. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not up on this plan. I'm not liking this plan at all.
And did you hear about the D&D fiasco?
How WotC is stepping down now?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. I heard about that.
What was his role in D&D?
WotC?
Yeah.
WotC is the company.
Wizards of the Coast.
Oh. Wait, they're talking about getting rid of it?
No, they were changed. So, Wizards of the Coast, D&D has had since the very beginning, or not since the very beginning, since somewhere along the line, D&D has had a. Hey, David's here. Hey, David.
Hi, David.
Well, I know they've had more than one owner in their lifetime.
So what's going on is this. They had what was called the OGL. It was an open licensing, which allowed people to mimic D&D's role-playing functions. So you could take, for example, Paizo, which is a company, created Pathfinder, which is effectively, and not even effectively, their original version of Pathfinder
D&D
is D&D 3.5, which at the time D&D was willing to let them have because D&D had moved on to D&D 4, which was horrible. But then they moved on to D&D 5, and 5e is actually pretty good. So now people are using the OGL and making D&D 5 supplements. Well, a week or two ago, 3 weeks ago, the head of Wizards of the Coast said, "You know what? We're not making any money off of that. We should change it." So they were going to change the OGL so that you had to pay them for all of these things. The problem is it was aimed at Paizo. The whole point was that Pathfinder makes $1 jillion off of D&D 3.5 effectively.
Okay.
But Paizo is kind of out of the way of it because Paizo's 2E is not quite 3.5 anymore. And one could argue that it's more than 10% changed. The problem is all of these fan-based things which have been made, suddenly they're going to owe royalties. And it's people like Can and me and you who have like $2 in a cookie, and we're going to owe hundreds or thousands of dollars of royalties to WotC all of a sudden.
Or more. And WotC owns your property.
And exactly.
How would they own the property if the campaigns are being done by you?
That's the thing. You use their OGL, you use their stuff. So, that's the thing is like, yeah, Paizo pretty much told them today, go ahead, make our day. We'll change everything, which they were already doing anyway with 2E. But
well, I know Cypher is another one of those companies that basically like.
Oh, it gets better. Knights of the Old Republic is based on Wizards of the Coast's OGL.
There's also another one that's based on the OGL.
Which means that if they go through this, they own a Disney property, and Disney's not going to let them do that.
Well, they'll own something else, and I know they will sue.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact Tolkien will sue.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, his family will definitely be like, that's not right.
Because Lord of the Rings RPG is done through 5e.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So is it just from 3.5 and beyond?
No, it's all of it. That's part of the reason.
But Wizards of the Coast didn't develop 1.
No, they didn't. They bought TSR, which means that they purchased all of D&D's properties.
Right, but I thought they couldn't do anything about 1, which is what Cypher uses as their base.
Cypher's using AD&D with
I thought
THACO and
that's
everything?
I thought that's what the whole deal was when I picked it up. That's what sold me.
You sure it's 1 or is it 3.5? 3.5 is much better than 1 by far. As
Well, of
someone
course
who's
it is,
played
but I only
AD&D
played
version
1. I
2,
never
version 3,
Hang on, guys. You're talking over each other.
oh,
I only played 1. I never played beyond 1. Hold on.
yeah, I'm about to say, I think that we may have something confused.
But regardless, the I think it's Paizo is now developing Orc, which is the one RPG content license. I think is the full. Anyways, and like everybody's jumping on board on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They know how to make a game system work, so it's okay.
But yeah, they're judging fan reaction by D&D Beyond subscriptions and how many cancel.
Uh-huh.
So if you have a D&D Beyond subscription, go ahead and cancel that.
I will do that. Cypher's 5e.
Cypher's
Oh.
5e? Okay.
Yeah, Cypher's 5e. That's going to make it ugly. Yeah.
Because the whole point of Cypher is like you can make your own game.
Yep.
Not D&D, but you use the rules. You're using rules similar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's.
I mean, the sad part about this is no matter what happens, I was just we moved to 5e on our D&D game because of its flexibility and its ability to move to other areas. And so the thing that really sucks about this is our group, we're experienced. Our role players will just move to something completely out of line. We'll go back to GURPS or something, and it'd be fine. Yeah. But that we had moved to 5e, so we wouldn't be switching systems every time we change games.
Yeah, my group is doing Savage Worlds.
That's what we're thinking of doing, is switching to Savage Worlds.
Because it's a good system.
I like the system. It's solid. It's just crunchy enough to be cool, but not so crunchy to be obnoxious.
But yeah, boy, did they really trounced on their own dick on this one. Well, and then to refer to the customers as the obstacle between them and their money.
Mm-hmm. I know. There is definitely. Oh man.
Those are probably words you probably want to avoid when talking about your customers.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to refer to them as basically are thieves.
Right. I mean, it's like, well. Well. God, guys. Yep. Woo. Found a bag of cherry Twizzlers for $1. Couldn't turn that down. Oh, that's right. Bessem just did 5e as well.
Oh, and Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm. I have the 5e Bessem naked because it was so freaking funny that they made it naked. That was hysterical. That was awesome. That's the stripped down book without any other. It's just the core Bessem book. But it was so cool and it's so funny that I was like, I've got to get that.
Oh, I want to see Bandai versus Hasbro.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, it's the 5e version, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the 5e version. Let me go check. You may be right, Bob. But let me check.
But yeah, they're using D&D Beyond, the subscription system, to judge how angry the fan base is.
Yeah. No. Well, and it is 4, but it wasn't up 4e, was it?
What?
No. You can't see. But I mean, like, right? And it's 4th edition. But is it 4th edition of Bessem? Or is it 4th ed of... It's the 4th ed of Bessem, though. That's still 5e, isn't it? I just got this. So I was like... Right, because this is from 2020. Smell of new book. Race templates. Android Battle Maid. Giant living robot. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. So it's Besom 4. It's not 5e. So they're not even on. They're not on there. These guys aren't in the line of fire.
Yet.
Oh yeah, look at the character sheet. That's not even close to 5e. That's a completely different critter.
But regardless of closeness or not, it's still they really were stupid on this one.
Oh yeah. I'm not even complaining. I'm just saying that I had thought that Besom was in the line of fire and it isn't, which is fine.
All right, somebody fill me in on what's going on.
We're talking about D&D WotC sticking their foot in their own mouth.
What'd they do this time?
So they're changing their
Open game license.
Yeah, they want to change their open game license so that they own anything that was based off of the D&D 5e, 4e.
Well, anything that was
D&D.
based on the open game license of 1.09.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way they had written it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Which is freaking everything. Because it actually, that puts Besom in the line of fire if it's based on 4e.
It's not. It's 4th Ed Besom, which isn't based on 4th Ed D&D.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was asking Bob about. There is a Besom 5e, but it's optimized for fantasy, is what he's saying. But this, my Besom Naked here, this is 4th edition Besom. So that's actually its own critter.
Man, I love it when companies self-implode like that.
I sort of understood that, David. You sound
Sorry, I've been getting over a wicked head thing. I said I like it when companies like that self-implode themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the backlash was so strong they were supposed to have an announcement video today about the new license, and they wound up having to completely cancel the announcement.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
I bet you they're going to be like, hey, we got some exciting news for you guys.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Also,
everybody pretty much told them where they could shove their exciting news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Every night, my wife pulls out this cup to do her teeth and clean her teeth and everything. And every night she leaves the cup out. And every night George gets up there and knocks the cup into the sink. I mean, I can almost set my watch to it. It's like the two of them have this pattern. They just go through this every night. I am but an observer.
Is this
So what were you
all
guys?
Perkins things happening?
One more time. What, David?
Is this meetup at the old Perkins thing happening?
I don't know.
I saw it on the Facebook page.
I saw
Yeah,
it.
I'm very interested. Like, so the place they want to go to is a bit on the expensive side.
Yeah, it's a Scalzados.
Yeah, but the food's decent. You know.
Yeah.
But can everyone afford it?
That's just it. Is it's kind of one of those places where you go on special occasions or for like business meetings.
Yeah.
You know, you're whining and dining your client.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough of a statement. So, anyways, Guy, let's talk. When
Getting
is
organized.
when is the first con?
Okay, so I actually got information from Rocky Mountain Con and Wicked West. Wicked West is in May. Rocky Mountain Con is later, I think. Wicked West isn't going to be a big problem, or Rocky Mountain Con is not going to be a big problem because I think tables are like $30. So it's going to be $15 for you and $15 for me, but it's also not a big con. So
Are they going to do anime hangout this year or not?
I don't know. I talked to Gerard about that, and it was confusing.
Okay.
The answer that I got was complicated. I don't know.
When is RMC?
November.
Oh, what's the first con this year?
So Wicked West is the first convention we're looking at.
I'm looking it up now.
That's the one that's up this area, right?
Yeah, that's the one in Loveland.
Yeah. I actually just applied for that one.
Huh. So Orc is kind of cool, though, as a side note. Because Orc is open and perpetual. So in other words, they're like, screw you.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys go table together most of the time?
So the battle plan is for Kayan and I to table together so that we can split the costs and also have somebody there when the other one needs to go to the bathroom or whatever, you know?
Cool.
I'm still trying to find the thing, so hang on real quick.
I like this post. A lot of y'all aren't giving Hasbro the credit they deserved. They managed to accomplish something that was long thought impossible. After years of folks trying to convince 5e players to try other games, Hasbro came along and did it in the span of a week. Incredible!
Right?
Hmm.
So by mid-April, how much time do I have? Okay, I have 3.5 months to get 5 issues printed of my comic.
I can hook you up with Bob. Not Bob in the duck pond, though.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll need to do the application as well. Just say that you're going with me.
Okay.
I'm doing Wicked West right now.
Okay. Wicked West. I thought Wicked West. If you actually sit there and you do it, only one person I thought had to.
No, it says if you're sharing a table with someone else, please have someone else or have that other person.
Yeah, there's a spot to add their name.
It says if you that other person must do it as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Was that the first one you guys are going to? Is Wicked West?
Do what?
Is that the first one you guys are going to? Is Wicked West?
I think so. So far, I mean,
I'm doing Wicked West because I'm right here in Loveland, so it's not that far of a drive for me.
I'll see if Todd will put us next to each other.
If Raph does it again too,
Yeah.
like, although I don't know if Christina would be able to handle all of us.
Nah, she puts up with us all the time. The thing is that there's also IACon coming up in May, but I haven't heard anything from Raph and Christina about IACon. I'm hoping everything.
I'm just waiting for it to like actually start. So
So what's one example of our work?
basically you do an original picture. Non-AI generated.
Oh, come on. You take all the fun out of it.
Well, I'm sorry.
So how do I?
Do you want me to send you the link?
No. I'm there. I'm just. We're applying for one table.
Yep. You and me together.
Do we want power?
Nope. Because it's an extra $20 for power. I'm okay if you are.
Man.
JPGs only, please. But what if I do everything in PNG?
See, this is the problem we always have.
I submitted a PNG and it was fine.
I'm trying to do the whole thing where it's like talk about yourself in the third person. Like, God.
There we go.
It's just snares.
There we go. Submit. Phew, that took an awful lot of effort. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We are trying to make sure we get all of the things. All right.
Okay. I've sent in.
Yep, no one tells Kitty Pryde it's just a phase. That was a good one, Bob. That was a good one.
Yeah, particularly since that's the picture.
Well, that's probably what prompted him to say it.
Yeah, because it's on stream.
That'd be my thought. Is what prompted him to
Oh.
go there.
So I had a friend ask me to draw one of their OCs in the style of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Okay. Was that what was going on? I think somebody jumped in on when we were at stream when you weren't here and asked that.
Huh?
Last night.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with it. I just now I understand. A piece.
No, last night was the holy crap! Well, that was the freaking death march I had going on.
Oh well, then whenever you weren't here, but I was. Could have been any time.
Okay.
Anyway, yes.
Okay, application has been received. You will be contacted within 2 weeks.
Then we'll figure out what the money thing is and how we're going to do that.
So what would happen if you got approved and I got denied?
Well, we're saying we're tabling together, so I can't imagine how that would work.
Yeah.
And seeming that both of you were in Wicked West last year, I don't think that they'll deny you this year.
Yeah, probably not, but you know.
Hopefully they just don't have the same flight problems that they did last year.
Flight problems?
Wasn't there like a bunch of people that didn't make it because of airline flights?
I don't know. I actually like tabling at cons because I absolutely know nothing about what's going on. And that's so refreshing. It's so nice to not know anything about what's going on in the con. I like it a whole lot. It's my favorite things now. Yep. You got it. You know, when you've been part of the running staff of a big convention for a long enough time, you get to the point where people are like, what do you know about this con? I'm like, nothing, just the way I like it. I know nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm happy as a clam. It's just the way I want it to be.
Oh, and the reviews for the new Velma show have not been pretty.
As in Scooby-Doo's Velma?
Yeah.
It is not Scooby-Doo.
That's not what I was asking. Okay.
No, I'm just stating a very poignant fact. It is not Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that was all I'm saying is Okay, so you mean Velma is in the 1905 Russian spy? You know?
No, Velma
Yeah, I know.
is
Just saying that you know, it's like that's why I was like, I'm not trying to confuse things here. I'm just making sure that we're talking about the same thing.
yeah, the adult Scooby Doo that just hit that everybody is panning right now.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, apparently none of the characters like you don't like any of the characters.
The
They're all
characters.
just go ahead.
I'm sorry, the characters, the way that they've described them in all the reviews, they're not even the characters. They're something else. I don't know.
Yeah. The way I've
Aliens.
heard it described is it's as if Seth MacFarlane or Seth Green, whoever did shoot, what was that Star Trek?
Orville?
Yeah, it's like if he decided to do
Scooby-Doo.
Family Guy using Scooby-Doo. So all the characters are just mean and nasty and cynical without any redeeming qualities.
Well, I know I know one review like equivalated it to a bunch of small dick jokes and nepotism. Because apparently they make a point to say that point out that Fred is not well endowed very often.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, so the one character that you didn't turn into another nationality is the one that you want to pick on. Got it.
Sounds horrible.
Daphne, they turned into a drug dealer.
Yeah, that I saw and I was like, what the hell?
It's just the more I hear about the show, the less I want to actually give it any time.
There's
Yeah.
actually a group of people that have like literally said, do not watch it. Don't even watch it to see if you'll like it. Just don't watch it.
Well,
Send
how
the
are you supposed to-
message. Send the message that it should never have been greenlit.
Well, I object to that particular plan because, of course, how do you know it's not just, you know, I unfortunately in Star Trek I have run into so many gatekeeper boys who are sure that Discovery is not real Star Trek because of reasons, and they were yelling about Star Trek months before Discovery months before it was released.
Well,
So
this isn't gatekeeping. Like they don't have Scooby-Doo in it, so it's not a Scooby-Doo series. But they're using the Scooby-Doo characters.
right, I understand what you're saying.
Name.
I'm just saying that, you know, I've run into too many people who, you know, judged before seeing it. So I'm not really necessarily behind the idea of.
Guy, most of the reviews that are coming out are people who actually like don't really.
Oh,
They
first of
usually
all,
try
it's
to
not my
give things
style
a
of show.
shot.
It's not my style of show. I wouldn't watch it to begin with. So you don't even worry about me. I'm just saying that
Okay.
I find don't even bother to watch it. Just dodge it now. How do you know it's not, you know, how do you know? How do we know? And, you know, Bob's saying, watch the trailer. I'm like, well, it wouldn't matter to me. I might actually like it because it's not my genre.
I have watched the trailer though. That's the thing.
What I'm saying.
I have watched
Bob's
the
saying for
trailer
me
and
to
entirely
watch the trailer.
confusing.
Bob's saying for me to watch the trailer, and I'm saying it doesn't matter. I'm actually not married to this.
Yeah.
It's a world right now where people are telling other people to cancel things and not watch stuff and not do stuff, and people are doing that without thinking. So I'm just saying I sort of object to the idea of, don't watch it sight unseen. Just avoid it sight unseen, because I just have a problem with that particular thought process. That's all.
I mean, everybody tried fascism once, right?
Everybody was what?
Everybody tried fascism once.
Yeah.
So, Cayenne, are you gonna watch it?
No, because I've already seen the trailer and I didn't.
It didn't hit you right in the first place. That makes sense.
And I like the idea of changing up the nationality of Velma or one of the other characters and sprucing it up, but I don't know. It's just, it didn't feel like Scooby-Doo. Even the trailer just felt sarcastic and nasty just to be sarcastic and nasty.
Yeah. I could already probably tell that I wouldn't like it too terribly much because of that.
I know when I watched the trailer, that the moment, what I was watching, I was like, this is not Scooby-Doo. And I know it's not meant to, but even if you remove Scooby-Doo from the gang, they're still the gang. So it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, that I don't doubt. That makes sense.
And quite honestly, there's other things about it that I just didn't like. It seems a lot of it is forced. Sure. I don't like that part about it either. It's they're trying to do something again, this Velma being Asian is not the first time I've actually seen it, because Haley Kiyoko, an Asian American actress, she played Velma.
Right.
So it's not the first time I've seen an Asian Velma.
Right.
But that doesn't an African American Shaggy, yeah, I can see it, but he doesn't have the same personality.
Oh, we're talking about an animated series too, huh?
Yeah. But it's I don't know. I was gonna give it a shot, but then it just, no, the second trailer,
That's fair.
It's a shame. I don't I want particularly the studio that was behind it, the animators, I want them to be successful. I don't want to.
I follow one of the animators.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow one of the animators for the show. And that's what kind of kills me and irritates me, because she's all excited about it. And I'm I can't get behind your work for this. Your work is probably great animation wise.
Yeah, and your segments you're probably super proud of, and you should be.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Well, also at the same time, I have to remind myself who was the forerunner for it, which is Mindy Kaling, whom, by track record, every single one of her shows that she's written don't go past one season.
That's not good.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to say she has some bad luck, but
She has some bad luck.
yeah.
Bob's saying it looked good technically, but the story.
The like the funniest review that I saw, I think, to date is probably the Entertainment Weekly one.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a printer. Which makes sense. It's a printer. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the ATD, so it's printing. It's a printy thing. Ooh, it should, shouldn't it? It should go ding. Be like Monty Python. It'll be the device that goes ping. I do. That's what that arm is on behind there. The piece back here is that exact thing. That's this piece right here. And you pull it up and the hologram appears inside there. And you can select whatever you're looking for. There are other PC units on the spacecraft that use that flat object with a thing sticking up to the right where the hologram appears inside the middle of it. So it's existing technology.
Well, it's a good thing we canceled that thing on Saturday. I was sick like a dog.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It is a plan. It's planning ahead. So if it doesn't happen, that's on this Saturday, it's not a problem, or whatever. Last Saturday, not a big deal.
I was out of work for a whole week.
And you were really down, weren't you?
I still am. I don't know when I'm going to recover fully from this thing.
That sucks.
Did you just get the flu that's going around?
No, I got like a major sinus infection.
Oh shit.
That sucks. That sucks even worse.
I had sore throat, fever, cough, both productive and non-productive, body aches, chills, and the whole gamut, headaches.
It really does suck.
I was calling them the whole week. I went to the urgent care today. They're finally going to give me some more antibiotics tomorrow.
Sorry, man. Wish there was something we could do.
No, it's all good. I'm just glad I'm alive. That was one of my resolutions.
Yeah, right?
Well, living is an important one.
Right? I wasn't doing anything. I was miserable all week. All I could do was attempt to sleep and like stay up in some sort of weird catatonic train day.
Yeah, that's brutal. right? No dying. It's a rule,
That was one of my resolutions too.
right? It is a duck pond rule. No dying.
You know, the one neat thing that's happening with the whole D&D fiasco is everybody's like, look, blame the upper management. Don't blame the guys down on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, you know, here WotC and Hasbro threw D&D Beyond to the wolves. I mean, they stuck them out there to defend their mess. And those are just enthusiasts who love D&D and are keeping that craft, you know, that site going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't shoot the messenger. feel like I should put a handle on this. I feel like I should get a handle. No, I mean, not for what we're going to use it for in the story. There is one that's mounted on the wall, obviously, but I feel like for the story, we're going to be giving one to Alex. She's going to walk away with it. That's what she's doing in the scene with the cat. She's eating from one of these. They can carry it like a briefcase now. They're not very big. Right? Right. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, really, honestly, with an ATD, you kind of don't need anything else. You know what I mean? Like, it is your survival kit. You know, you set it down, pop it open, tell it to build a tent. It builds a tent. You tell it to build a blanket, makes a blanket. You know what I mean? Like, and when you're done with everything, you throw it all back in there, and it just turns it all back into atmosphere again.
Speaking of survival, we'll do that and we'll go to sleep. I'll see you guys later.
See you later. Feel better,
Bye.
man.
Thanks, guys.
Have a nice night, David.
Thanks, you too, bro.
Night.
Night.
Okay, this is a pretty funny take on the OGL. Now this is D&D.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest thing about this whole OGL 1.1 Wizards of the Coast debacle is that they didn't expect a bunch of tabletop gamers to pick apart a document, argue endlessly about what it means, and then go off and do their own thing anyway. I mean,
it's true. It's almost like they never met us before or something.
I need that little thing that goes, I don't like this photo.
Because I'm in it.
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
It's like, well, now I just feel attacked. Right. Here's the Kittiwake home game as your parting gift.
trying to remember what pieces this belongs to. There are no other pieces in here, just this.
Oh, I think I'm gonna call it an early night tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling burned out too. I'm just staring at stuff and not getting anywhere, and having visions of sleeping in my bed, dancing in my head.
Those aren't necessarily bad to have.
No, but I can already tell that I'm just running out of steam.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's been a long night. I mean, it hasn't really been that long, I guess. I don't know. I think the ATD would probably just print everything whole. I actually feel like what it's got in there is a build plate that just sucks in material in the back, and it just sits there and goes kind of like those snakes. See you later, Brian. Good
See ya.
night. You know, like those fireworks snakes that we do, where you light it and the snake just goes bleh, sort of thing. I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be similar to that on the build plate. It just burns it and just goes, and it's like completely operable.
All right. So are you ending the show?
In a minute, I will. Yeah. And that way I can go to bed a little early, and you can go to bed a little early, and we'll figure out this crap tomorrow. So I'll just go ahead and disco you.
Okie dokie.
Good night, Pepper.
Good night.
Tomorrow morning. Good night, Bob. I'll see you tomorrow morning, too, if you want to join me. And for everybody else who's out there, keep your eyes on the stars. Bye.